Hello everyone, VALL3Y FPV here, and I am back with another review for you guys, okay? So, this is a review on the JJPRO 5-inch Vision Goggles, okay? They're a box-style goggle that go for around, I think, $80 or so. The price tends to vary a lot, but, you know, so often go down. But I'm just going to do a quick review for you guys on this set of goggles I've been using for about 4 months. They've been my primary set of goggles until I've just gotten the Onway Commander V1 goggles, so like a fat shark style. I'm going to be doing a review on those fairly soon. But so I'm going to give a quick overview of it. So like I said, it's $80. It has a 5-inch screen, which you can see right in there. Okay, it comes with a battery. Let's see if I can actually get it open. There you go. So it comes with a 2000 milliamp 10C 1-cell battery, that which you just plug into this little side port right here, as you can see right there. The battery, I'd say it lasts about probably 20 minutes at most, 30 maybe. I didn't have a real great experience with battery life. But anyways, so you do charge the battery just with a little mini USB port right there. Okay, and this charging light will come on whenever you plug it in. It'll be red and then it'll turn green once you plug it in. And I'll go over these buttons and what they do quickly in a second. It comes with this little right-hand polarized cloverleaf antenna. It's just a kind of flimsy thing. It doesn't really matter though, because it's gonna be on your goggles anyways. So you have that. You have a strap not only on the sides but over the head, and you have this connector here, as you can see. This is on almost all box head style goggles, and there is pretty much essential because of all the weight at the front. They're quite heavy. I think they're about 460 grams. The goggles. You have this foam padding here, which actually feels fairly nice. I do tend to have a little bit of light leakage sometimes through the front, but it's not very noticeable when you have the screen on, you know, because the light just comes through around here in these parts. Anyways, so onto these buttons. You have the power, which turns it on. As you can see, you just hold it down and see if I can actually get it to go. Yeah, it's dead right now, so it's just gonna die immediately, but that turns it on. You have volume that up and down for this little internal speaker, so it comes with a speaker built in. So if you have audio for your drone, that will it will do sound for it. So that's the volume. Then you have menu to change what your menu is selecting, so you can do brightness, contrast, things like that, channel, and you can go up and down. It also has a channel search feature, so it'll automatically search through the channels to find the one with the strongest signal. It's not always completely correct, but it gets fairly close. Sometimes you'll be, you know, like 0.05 gigahertz off or something like that. You know, so say your channel's 5.780 like mine, it might get 7.75, for example. But anyways, so you have those buttons, like I was saying. Overall, for how I felt about them, I liked them. As a beginner, because they're quite cheap, only $80, you know, as compared to $300 or more for a fat shark style goggle. but they were quite heavy and they didn't last very long. If you only had one or two batteries, it wouldn't really be much of a problem. But I think I started out with 4 batteries, and I ended up only being able to get through 2 or 3 batteries, depending on how hard I was flying. So that was my biggest problem with it that I saw. Now, UAV Futures does include a video with this, the Wizard X220 controller, which is like the FlySky i6, I think, and I'll put a link down below. It's the same thing with my review of the Wizard X220, which I'll put a link to as well. So UAV Futures made a video on that, and basically it was a whole setup for less than $300, which was a good setup, and that's what I started with, and that's the reason why I'm making this review. But now I have in fact moved on. So before I forget, it does in fact come in a box like this, you know, just a typical cardboard box, things like that. Comes with a little charger right here to go ahead and plug into a USB port and then charge your goggles. And I don't know what the FOV of these are, but I would guess around 72 degrees, maybe a little less, like 60 or 50, but it's definitely bigger than the 32 degrees of your Fat Shark style. When I ended up putting on my Omway Commanders, which are 32 degree goggle, there was definitely a big difference that I could tell. So that is one advantage that they have, is the screen size. And also, like I was saying, the price. So overall, I think this is a really good beginner set of goggles. You know, if you're not really too worried about needing tons of battery life or things like that, you just want a good cheap pair of goggles, this is really the way to go, and I'd really suggest this, especially as you're starting out, you know, and then you can go ahead and upgrade to the Fat Shark kind of goggles or something like that. But this is a good starter. It includes all you need for your FPV goggle system. You don't need to go ahead and buy new antennas or anything like that. You can if you want to. If you want to get a different antenna for here. It doesn't have diversity, so you know, a better antenna might help your reception. But otherwise, it's a great out-of-the-box set of goggles that I would really suggest for any beginner. So that's going to be all for the review. I suggest you leave a like and a comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.